Yeah.
We have to, Miss Kelly.
Yeah.
We don't have to know the names of the bones, do we?
No. You don't have to recognize them off of a skeleton or anything.
Okay.
All right, muscle. What do you think about when you, okay, you guys good?
Mm.
All right, because I have to leave in like 25 minutes, so I'll get the rest. So, well, muscle. What do you think about our muscle?
Muscle. Do we have to know the filaments, the fiber, muscle fiber theory? Do we have to know that?
Know the hierarchy. Do you know that hierarchy?
Oh,
large
no.
to small?
No.
No.
All right, you got a muscle bundle.
Bundle.
You got a big bundle. And
Tendon.
it's made up of
Muscle
right.
fibers. I don't know.
It's made up of fascicles. There's a good picture actually in the book. You should get the
Yeah, I remember that, actually.
So you have a big muscle bundle. Cross section. It works very well. All right.
Miss Kelly?
Yeah.
Do you think you could be here at 8 tomorrow so we can like, run over?
I'll be here at 7:30.
Sounds good. I'll be here. I just got out of 7 o'clock class.
So it's made up of these groups, big
That's
groups
what my
like
shape,
this.
that's what my razor
Oh,
looks
this one
like.
where the muscles come
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, cross section. That's good. Page what?
Looks like my butt.
288.
288 if you want to kind of look over muscle, the muscle section. So it goes from fascicles, and then each fascicle is made up of a bundle of what?
Muscle fibers.
Fibers.
That's only
Sorry.
I know.
And then
I know,
fiber.
I'm impressed. And then if you took these, then you would have
Filaments.
fibrils first.
Oh.
Myo is prefix for muscle. Fibrils. Fibrils. Fibrils.
Yeah.
And then what? Myo
Filaments.
filaments.
How do you know?
And what are those filaments? Thick and thin, right?
Actin.
Actin and myosin. So actin and myosin. Okay. They kind of slide over each other. Did he talk about a sarcomere? The functional
Yeah.
unit?
Power stroke.
All right.
Sounds familiar.
So we have to know that.
Well,
We have to know the pictures.
this would help.
Do you know all like 4 or 5 of them?
The tropomai.
What does that say underneath fibers? Fibril.
Myofibrils.
But do we have to know like the sequence of how they like move?
From large to small.
Well, I mean like
I know.
with the ATP and all that stuff.
No. That would be considered a specific question.
That would suck.
That
would suck. No, we spent like a week on that.
It's like the one thing I didn't do in this class that I actually learned.
The power stroke.
The arrangement of filaments, so you have thin and thick, thin and thick, and they overlap each other, right? Okay,
Interesting. Oh, yeah.
thick myosin, actin myosin, they have cross bridges, you know,
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
All right. So the functional unit, like an osteon in bone, the functional unit for muscle is a sarcomere. Sarco, meaning flesh. God, these pens don't write. Sorry. And this board needs to be clean. Sarcomere. Okay. What's from one end to the other? What's this called?
Can
What
you
are these
rewrite
lines
the
called?
beginning, Miss Kelly?
Huh?
Can you rewrite the beginning? I want to take a picture of it.
Sorry.
I want to take a picture of it.
What is sarcomere? Wait, what's the sarcomere?
Sarcomere is your functional unit, their muscle tissue.
I know, right?
And it's made up of alternating actin, myosin. This is sort of your sliding filament thing.
Is that with like?
So your
power
striations
stroke.
are due to your actin and myosin. Your striations, that's what gives your muscle the striped look. And a sarcomere is the functional unit. You got thousands of these sarcomeres, and that's end to end on a myofilament. All right? And do you know what this region is called? Each of these has a different region because when you look at it underneath a microscope, various degrees of light can pass through it. So they're like dark, I don't know, A line. Well, this unit from here, this is a Z line, and this is a Z line. So your sarcomere is defined by the distance from one Z line to the next. Z lines. Z. Because, you know, there's M lines and H lines and A and I bands.
I
and
remember-
obviously
I
you
actually
can
remember
very
that.
well. So your sarcomere is your functional unit for muscle. It's defined by one Z line to the next. And you can have thousands of these. And that's what contract, and in the sliding filament, they all contract together to form the shortened of a muscle.
What about, do we need to know about Titan?
Huh?
Do we need to know about Titan?
And what's the element off the periodic table that kind of helps?
That,
You need calcium,
Calcium.
right? Calcium is the element. Right. I think that's pretty much it on muscle.
wait, so the Z.
Or it'll at least get you, it'll at least get you started in the right
I
direction.
have it on here.
Okay?
We're at Sonic, we can just play this whole thing over again. I'll bring my laptop.
You don't have to know muscle.
I'll go home and bring my laptop.
Well,
We'll watch it on the laptop because I
Oh,
don't think
yeah.
it's board on this.
Hey Carly, again, that sweater.
muscles take on their names usually describing what they do, like extensor carpi, you know.
Oh, the
extensors,
bones with
flexors.
the. Do we need to know of?
Oblique, you know, rectus, you have some rectus ones, you have some oblique ones, you have, what's rectus mean?
Those are straight muscles, like.
So rectus in Latin means straight. So you have rectus femoris, it's the straight, you know, muscle in your, you have rectus abdominis, your six pack, all right?
That's what I got.
Rectus, just rectus means straight. Oblique means diagonal, transverse, you know, like your internal obliques, external obliques, because they run that diagonal, okay? So, that'll help. And then antagonistic muscles, what are some, you know, muscles go in pairs. When one muscle flexes, its paired muscle extends. So what are some examples of that? Your classic example is bicep and tricep, right? So if when the bicep flexes to move the elbow closer to your body, what's the tricep doing? It's extending, so it's doing the opposite. So what in literature, doing a cross-reference term here, what's the opposite of the good guy in the book? You know, antagonist.
Ha! I said it right, but you said it.
I said the other one. Like, wait.
What we're gonna do?
All right? So
Like
I'm throwing that out. Everything I throw out, there's a reason. Okay. Moving on to
Battery's
not
about to
muscle.
die.
Let's see what else. Nervous and brain. Oh,
Battery's gonna die.
nervous and brain.
I got a lot of life left though. Like damage.
Well, what would you think
Like,
would be asked on brain? Or what would be some of the things asked for maybe brain? Cranium. Did you go over the brain parts, like cerebellum?
Ah, kind of.
We touched on it.
He told it to us.
Not really. He talked about it one day for
Again,
like
we
5
just-
minutes.
Then we took it to test.
Don't waste energy. It's
I thank God that whatever he's
What?
gone for
There's a
is
reason
wrong,
why
he's
this
gone
happened.
for. I'm glad you're here.
medulla.
I'm reading.
How long you got that now?
I knew that was coming. I knew it was going to come from somebody.
I took 5 classes this semester. It sucks.
That's
What?
okay, guys. It's okay.